the surface, music thrives in every corner of the world. In New York City, the underground pulses with restless energy. In Minneapolis, it carries the grit and spirit of the heartland. Melbourne brings dark, layered textures. Tokyo erupts with a relentless current. And in London, defiance still drives the beat. But the underground isn't only found in the cities. It's in the small-town sounds of America. It's in the voices rising from the villages, outposts, and remote regions across the world, where songs are born far from the spotlight, yet burn just as bright. What you'll hear tonight are those discoveries, pulled from the shadows, lifted into the light, and delivered here track by track. This is Audio Underground with Black Jackson on Sonic Scout Radio. Episode 14 begins with a band we featured before on Audio Underground, back after a 4-year break with a fresh collection of songs and a bolder sound. From York and Leeds, this is Lost Trends with Take It Away. That was Take It Away from Lost Trends. Really cool to have them back on the show. They took a few years away. You can tell they're pushing their sound in a new direction while still keeping that Lost Trends feel. I really like their old stuff too. I almost played their song Time in place of this one. That one's from 2019. but I wanted to get something new out here. If you want to keep up with what they're doing, they're on TikTok at Lost Trends Band and on Instagram at Lost Trends. Definitely give their new single Takedown a listen to. We have featured that one on our show. That's a really cool song. I absolutely love that. Lost Trends, everyone. Up next, we've got Octane. This one's called Better Break Up.
We've been together for forever now, and I love you so much, but I've been such a fool, 'cause love is never enough. So every morning I've been lying awake, my brain is beating your name, wondering when I'm gonna see you again, but you don't do the same. Oh, I love you, yes I love you, oh yeah, I love you so much, we make it one last touch, 'cause I love you, but we better break up. Don't forget the day that you went away, but I couldn't be sure. Did I do I haven't done it before? Sent you searching for more. Oh, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yeah, I love you so much, but make it one last time. 'Cause I love you, better break up. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause we will be fine. We just need to give it a little more time. Oh, I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you, yes I love you, oh yeah, I love you so much, we make it one last touch, 'cause I love you, but we better, oh I love you, better, oh I love you, but I'm glad we broke.
That was Better Break Up from Octane, a three-piece rock band out of the UK. We've had them on the show before. Always happy to feature them. They have new music, merch, even a Discord community. Check out their Linktree. It's linktree.com/Octane. And if you're in the area, you can catch them live at Battle of the Bands Heat 5 at the Corn Exchange in Hertford. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram and TikTok at Octane Band to keep up with what's next. We're going to keep it rocking here in the underground. This is Free Joel on Sonic Scout Radio. That was I Want to Keep It from Free Joel, a rock, blues, and funk-driven band originally out of Indiana, now making moves in the Chicagoland scene. They're building it independently with big energy and a sound that sticks. You can find all their music, tour dates, and more at freejoelband.com. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok at freejoelband. You guys awake yet? We're just going to keep going. This is The Jump Cuts with Hurricane. That was The Jump Cuts out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Max, Bronto, Clayton, and Corey. 4 friends who turned garage jams into the kind of sharp, high-energy indie rock you just heard. They cut their debut album down in Boynton Beach with John Paul Pitts of Surfer Blood, had it mixed up in Philly, and then mastered in New York, pulling together a sound that's seriously polished. Keep up with them on TikTok and Instagram at The Jump Cuts Rock, and watch out for more from this band on the rise. This is Best Friend by Man of the Week. That was Man of the Week with Best Friend. He's out on TikTok at man_of_the_week. And he has literally no idea what he's doing. Or so he says. Could have fooled me, man. That was amazing. That was, again, Best Friend by Man of the Week. Up next is Logan, a rising retro pop artist with a style that blends modern polish and vintage soul. This one's called None of Your Business.
I've been asked you many times, girl, how long you gonna try for all of this? All of this. Have you thought about something else? Something to sustain yourself? I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Tired of hearing your advice when I'm sure that you don't know a thing about me. Tired of blocking out your words when you tell me to come back down to reality. It's my life, my rules, my stuff. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much. It's none of your business. None of your business. What I do with my hours and the day, how I dress, who I like, what I wear. It's none of your business. None of your business. The only one who needs to know the workings of my mind is me, myself, and I. Ooh. I'm not saying I don't care. What you tell me wears me down a little bit. Little bit. But your words ain't sticks and stones. I won't let them hurt me. No, I'm proud of it. Proud of it. There's no timeline on my life. Take it one step at a time. That's what I'm doing. Put aside all of your fears. I make beauty out of tears. I've got control of it. It's my life, my rules, my stuff. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much. It's none of your business. None of your business. What I do with my hours and the day, how I dress, who I like, what I wear. It's none of your business. None of your business. The only one who needs to know the workings of my mind is me, myself, and I. Don't project your insecurity. I know what's good and right for me. I think it's about time that you knew that I don't have the space for you. Ain't that the truth? It's my life, my rules, my stuff. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much. It's none of your business. None of your business. What I do with my hours and the day, how I dress, who I like, what I wear. It's none of your business. None of your business. The only one who needs to know the workings of my mind is me, myself, and I. Ooh.
That was None of Your Business from Logan, a rising retro pop artist. She blends 20th century soul with a modern pop soundscape. She's originally from North Carolina, but she's based now in LA. She's been making waves on the scene there with dozens of shows in the city and a sold-out East Coast tour. Her debut EP, Quarter Century Modern, dropped earlier this year on her 25th birthday, telling the story of a 20-something navigating today's world through timeless, soul-infused melodies. Go follow her on TikTok and Instagram, both at Logan Writes Songs, to keep up with everything she's got coming. We're about halfway through the show. We still have some amazing music coming up, including this one from Kids of the Cinema on Sonic Scout Radio.
You can take me out. You can take me out.
Look, this all about the caught in the middle of a rainstorm and sit and be crying out so desperately. What is the chance that in it still believe there's something here to wait on? And the guilty of believing in my situation.
That was Big League from Kids of the Cinema. They're out of Columbus, Ohio. That's off of their self-titled debut EP. Just dropped this last summer. If you want to check those guys out, they are on TikTok at KOTC Band and Instagram at Kids of the Cinema. You can also email them directly if you want to. They provide that. It's admin at kidsofthecinema.com. We're going to switch gears just a little bit here. We have a couple of tracks from hip-hop artist Sly Bandit. First, you'll hear A Fourth Grader, and then I Am Him.
I have a bad feeling about this.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, and in that Jedi being born, the Force awakens in May. Young Padawans time to keep the peace, yet the children he slay. Turn to the dark side of the Force, keeping his powers at bay. The Force is strong with this one. Got these battle droids on the run, whether I use a saber or a blaster gun. When I shoot, I don't break a sweat. Like it's wet, like it's nothing but net. Deadliest bounty hunter, they refer to me as Boba Fett. Like father, like son, Jango was a threat, but beheaded in battle, my master went through the vet. Swing the saber like Vader, yelling like a Tusken Raider. Force choke the weak on a planet or crater. Force tripping on a tweak, see you later. I'm taking off light speed. Han Solo on the YOLO, my Millennium Falcon is clean. Taking off in hyperspace, no home planet to return to. Destroyed without a trace, so mean. I seek justice in Naboo, or take refuge in Tatooine. Sith Lord dressing like it's Halloween. Get sliced in half, call it Darth Maul spleen. Someone like Mando and Grogu, making the perfect team. Always stacking a galactic credit cream. Avoiding the grievous fiend for a mechanical serial killer. Enjoys hearing a Jedi scream. Another lightsaber to my collection. Jedi Knight extermination. Taking over the galactic nation. Execute Order 66. A Jedi crucifix. Chosen one, I'm Anakin. Yes, I was born to fix. Bring balance to the force of my Jedi mind tricks. I'll have a son named Luke to remind me that the prophecy ain't a fluke. Smoking toke my Skywalker as if I were playing the flute. Toot toot beep beep as I fly down the street. In Coruscant or the woods of Kashyyyk. Now you can't speak in MC's bars. My lyrical voice will cook you like the heat of Mustafar. Making your Padme wet like Camino. You think you stink like Dagobah B.O. Annoying like C-3PO. You're lacking the swag in R2-D2, bro. Like a yo-yo, you're caught in the Sirius City stream. Fuck with a voice, greater anger and hatred you'll bring. Jedi training, whether it's blazing hot or raining, in this galactic haze, may the Force be with you, always, 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 always.
Ego voy en la cocina cocinando pases que no podía ni hacer la puta CIA. Yeah. Díselo Sly.
Yo, this life-changing shit. I pull myself out of the pit. My mind focused on dope spit, dope hits. Make your mind shift. Lift us up out of the gutters. Looking out for all my sisters and brothers. Keep your head up, type of shit. Turn it up loud, type of wit. Bar spitting out of car speakers and tweakers. Bob your head, your new sound speakers. I'm making waves like Kelly Slater. They you slide, you did us all a favor. Getting us hooked on this hip-hop Jones. So ill and chill, I'm your new favorite flavor. Ice cream tone, band the savior under the Histo Cristo. Stack a newfound platinum gold. Call me the Count of Monte Cristo. Edmond Dantes, pulling that wool over your heads. Trick and deceive. There's more to me than you choose to believe. You couldn't believe that I could fly. You wouldn't believe that I'd ever touch the sky. Assisted by my angels, I stay on my high. Now you know I'm that guy. I am him, KD, on that Slim Reaper. I'm the eater of your sorrow and grim outlooks. Dope hooks that pull you in. I know what you did last summer, fisherman. I'm the Gemini defending his twins from the foul. Backstabbing kins, never throwing in the towel. As the record spins, it's that comprehension of assumption that left you astray. Didn't know the whole story, consequence of your actions. Now it's time to pay the ultimate price. No glory, swallowing your pride and shame. Like you're choking on rice, like you're choking on dick. You thought this was a game? Smooth criminal on the jam, you were lame, making all your haters sick, heart of a winner. I'm the #1 pick in the lottery this summer. I'm in my prime, a hip-hop stunner, a hip-hop gunner, striking down like the thunder, slinging the corner, more hip-hop rhymes. Now I'm counting more than just nicks and dimes. Thank God I'm alive, surviving the times. Tyrants that play with others' lives will face judgment one day. Fuck the devil who thrives to keep us down. For now I bay, but always remember I'll be okay. Okay. Keep your head up.
That was a fourth grader and I Am Him from Sly Bandit. And you know what? Usually I paraphrase this stuff and kind of rewrite it. I'm just going to let you hear in his own words how he describes himself. This is the bio that he sent to me. I'm just a humble underground hip-hop artist from Pacifica, California, an artist that believes in the roots of hip-hop, real poetry that hits you somewhere deep in your being. Freedom of expression is something that should be cherished and used as a superpower to send and receive messages and lessons across our world to those who want or need to hear it. Writing is something I like to do as a hobby. I write about what I see, hear, do, and experience. It's a kind of self-therapy for me, just like shooting hoops. Special shout out to all my friends, family, as well as anyone who enjoys or shares my music. I appreciate the love, and remember to always keep your head up. Couldn't have said it any better myself. If you want to support him, he's on Instagram at the official Sly Bandit, TikTok at Sly_Bandit, and Twitch at the_Sly Bandit. Or reach out directly at the official Sly Bandit at gmail.com. His latest album, Love is Uglies, dropped August 1st, and there's plenty more on the way. Thank you so much for sending those in. Really appreciate that. We're going to feature more of his stuff next week, so stay tuned for that, guys. Up next, we have an artist out of Brisbane, Australia. This is Midnight Jackson with Sugar Daddy Blues.
I got the sugar daddy blues. Champagne tasting came on shoes. He said, I miss you. I said, who's this? Invoicing with a lipstick kiss. I ain't in love, I'm in negotiations. Paid for my nails and my situations. So call it gold digging, nah, I call it dues. I got the sugar daddy blues. He said, you're special. I said, then prove it. My rent's due Friday, so let's not be stupid. He 57 with a yacht and a limb. I'm 22 with a vape and a pimped out sim. Take me to Paris or at least the coast. If your Wi-Fi strong, I'll ghost you the most. He said, you only call when you need a favor. I said, you're not my man, you're my weekly waiver. I got the sugar daddy blues. He bought me pearls, so I blocked him for 48 hours just to increase demand. I ain't fake, I just invoice my affection. Romance is dead, babe, but direct, deadly forever. So if you see me with a man twice my age, don't hate the game, just read the wage. I got champagne tears and Chanel truths. I got the sugar daddy blues. I got the sugar daddy blues. Champagne tasting Kmart shoes. He said I miss you. I said who's this? Invoicing with a lipstick kiss. I got the sugar daddy blues. Champagne tasting Kmart shoes. He said I miss you. I said who's this? Invoicing with a lipstick kiss. I got the sugar daddy blues.
That was Sugar Daddy Blues from Midnight Jackson out of Brisbane, Australia. Great debut. You can hear the blues roots in there and funk, R&B, super cool. I love that sound. And he writes all the music himself, all the lyrics, very cool. I got to sit down with him actually for an interview. We don't have time, unfortunately, to put it in this show. I just have too much music to get to. But I'm going to be posting that on social media, so watch for that. I think it's a really important interview as well. Up next is a four-piece out of the Twin Cities. This is Record Profits with Honeybee. That was Honeybee from Record Profits, a four-piece out of the Twin Cities blending rock, grit, R&B, soul, and funk swagger, catchy hooks, deep grooves, all that stuff. Go show them some love on TikTok and Instagram at Record Profits Band. Definitely a Minnesota band worth keeping on your radar. We have time for just a couple more, so let's get to it. This is Hollow North with Treehouse. And that song could be 30 minutes long, and I would listen to every second of it. That was Treehouse from Hollow North. They're a genre-fluid band out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They might have a sound that moves between styles, but they keep that edge no matter what, and I really like that. Go follow them on TikTok at Hollow North and on Instagram at Hollow North Official to keep up with everything that they've got going on. Before we get to the last song of the show, I want to remind everybody what we do here, why it's important, and how you can help. At Sonic Scout Radio, you already know that we strictly play unsigned and independent artists. No compromises, right? Zero. It's the whole reason we exist. It's not that we think record labels are evil or not cool enough for us. A lot of the artists we feature are hoping to sign with the label. And we don't just love the idea of becoming, a stepping stone. We intend to be one. We want this to be the place where artists come to be heard and decision makers come to listen. That's already starting to happen and we love it. But there are plenty of artists who want to stay independent too. That freedom and flexibility is just too important for them to give up. And that's perfectly fine. This is their home as well. And remember, Sonic Scout Radio is independent. Nobody tells us what to play. Every presenter curates their own show, built around the music that they love. That's why Audio Underground sounds the way it does. These are the genres I chose because I'm passionate about them. Other presenters choose theirs for the same reason. And as long as we're scouring the globe for independent artists, and that's what we're going to be doing as long as we exist, indie artists will always be welcome here, no matter what their personal or professional goals are. There isn't another platform right now doing what we're doing with the reach we have. Sure, there's plenty of companies out there, social media profiles, whatever, promising playlist stardom or streaming riches. I ask artists all the time, and that's kind of my job, right? Not once has anyone told me that those things have worked. Our goal is different. We want to amplify the indie sound, and we want to shine a light not only on the music, but on the artists behind it. Through interviews, in-studio sessions, remote sessions, and even live shows, we are working to be the go-to platform for both artists and listeners. And here's where you come in. Sonic Scout Radio and Audio Underground, we need support to keep this going. It's not free. It costs money to do this. I've set up a Patreon where you can subscribe for as little as $3 a month. There are different levels with different perks, behind-the-scenes access, song downloads, even opportunities to help pick the music or interview your favorite artists. All that is on my Linktree. The young people know how to use Linktree. It's just blckjcksn, blckjcksn. You can do it the old-fashioned way, linktree.com/blckjcksn, or you can go straight to patreon.com/audiounderground. That will work too. Any way you want to get a hold of me, I'm on TikTok at blckjcksn. I'm on Instagram at audio.underground. I have a website, audioundergroundradio.com. All the things. However you want to reach out, please do that. My Linktree gets you to all of those places. Even if you can't subscribe though, just spreading the word about this helps more than you know. It's so crucial. We need that. The more listeners we have, the more reach these artists get, and that's crucial to keeping this alive. All right, I think I've stressed the point enough. Let's get to the last song of the night. This is Jet Ferry with Love and Cigarettes.
You messed me up. You got me like that. Took all my love and cigarettes. These spades and clubs don't card me like that. They're all I got. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Here I go self-destruct. Don't really care that much. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Are you still in love? I'm sorry I asked. Don't bring it up. Well, you got it. Be like our song. It's taking me back. It's all I want. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Here I go self-destruct. Don't really care that much. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. And I'm still not over this, even though I keep taking hits. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Here I was self-destruct. Don't really care that much. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk. Here I was self-destruct. Don't really care that much. Like cigarettes when I'm drunk.
That was Jet Jerry with Love and Cigarettes. No real social presence for him out there, but you can stream his music on all the major platforms, just like every other artist that I've featured on this episode. If you've got thoughts on the show, drop the studio line a text anytime at 612-430-3557. For those of you outside of the United States, you'll have to add a 1 to the beginning of that. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.